Smoke signals from around the campfire.
Anyway, so the third demand is that in lieu of declaring a climate emergency, we set up a citizens' assembly by sortition. Does anyone know what that means? So sortition is an act of randomly selecting members of the public, a bit like jury duty, except this takes 1,000 people from the population of England that shows the spread. So it's a mirror, it's a smaller version of the race, age, sex of the population of England put into 1,000 people. They are then offered expert opinion on things that are vetted, that they don't have any corporate interest behind them. And they also are allowed to see people who testify. And you get 2 minutes. You can be the most famous person in the world, you can be homeless. You're allowed to testify in front of the Citizens' Assembly. And of those 1,000 people, they come together and they make the decisions. So when we declare a climate emergency, we aren't giving our government more power. We are creating a separate, true, fundamental democracy around how to make the decisions over this. On that bridge in Westminster, we did a trial Citizens' Assembly. And you should have heard the solutions that were coming out, everyday people who were active and wanted to engage and be a part of this. They were extraordinary. They were better than I've heard from some scientists and corporations, anyone who's trying to make a difference. These ordinary people getting together, hearing the facts, how they figured it, how they found a solution to this was extraordinary. So I'm going to try and raise everyone up a little, because there are solutions. And because everyone here, I believe in this room, and the reason you're here is because you want to know how to help. You want to know how you can be a part of changing this, how you can be what I call a worthy ancestor. Because that's what the Lakota say. The Lakota say we do not own this land. The land owns us. And we just look after it for the next 7 generations. And we've got out of that mindset. We've got out, we are short term, it's now, now, now. It's give me the sweetness now, because I can't stand that little bit of bitterness. So when we can begin to understand that we are tending the land, that we need to look after it for the next generation, because at the moment what we are doing is what we are handing our children, and I can see there are some kids in this room, is unacceptable. Because their lives are going to be so fundamentally different to the ones that we understand now. Fundamentally different. If we don't change now. And the way we change, what we can offer as a movement and as an organization, is to tell you to take 2 weeks off from April 15th, because 1 week we'll be in the streets of London and another week might be in prison. Because that's what it's got to. And we'll have actions leading up to it, but April 15th is we need as many people as we possibly can in those streets. And it will be our London spring. We get there and we refuse to leave until something fundamentally changes. That is a rebellion. And until we can get past ourselves and understand that we are so much more than ourselves, so much more than the people in this room, or England, or the entire world. When we can start to understand that, we realize that our bodies going to prison for the sake of this cause is nothing. Our freedoms are nothing. Because freedom and accountability are 2 sides of the same coin, and we are accountable for our actions. So, if we want to balance our incredibly soft, cushioned life with something to be accountable to, let this be our accountability. I think I'll take some questions.